We will do other things. Okay, how much do I believe in the Darkmoon statue? And Priest? It's probably not a Priest card. I do think the statue is good in the right deck. This is probably not the deck. Oh, I didn't... Did they fix this bug? They still didn't fix this bug. Oh. Are we voting? No. It looked like Priest was the only class out of those three that weren't dropping, so I wanted to do Priest. Do we just play... I think I'm just going to take the Wave of Apathy. I'm just a little curious where they put Hearthstone puts Wave of Apathy at a 53. They put Statue at a 66. Yeah, they rate it high. They rate it actually maybe even higher than I would have. I do want to try it, honestly. Yeah, fine. Let's try it. Not really. Actually, I'm gonna have to restart the game. The tracker's not going to turn on, it looks like. Interesting. So I feel like this card should be good. Lightforge likes this card a lot. Hearthstone really likes this card. That surprises me. Oh wait, this is Tutor. I thought this was Tauren. I was like, they like Tauren? I saw 2 attack 4 drop. I was like, oh, okay. Tutor is good too. I'm gonna try this card. Silencing your own stuff as Priest can be bad, but I don't know. It's a nice thing to be able to do at the same time. I really like this card. I'm sorry. I realized I forgot to put this on. This card's that bad? I don't like it, but it's that bad? Okay, maybe we'll take this. Seems pretty good. So I guess think about for 1 second. When we have this card, we want cards that actually are pretty good cards to play. Kind of weird, like you would actually somewhat devalue Discover type cards. You just want cards that are good drops or good, especially good reactive drop. Theoretically, I don't know. Not like we can really draft around it all that much, probably. Because this card's a little awkward with Priest, because if you make it really big, if you get a bunch of buffs, it's good, but I don't know. I think I might take it. We're gonna value 4 drops a little higher than we otherwise would because of this thing. Novice probably just doesn't do that much for us. Take Thresh over Pain. Pentacles on Berserker is amazing. But we'll do the thing. Stewart has the highest win rate out of these. One thing we had to think about, did spell discoveries get worse? Well, you can still get Draconic Studies, but the dragons you can discover aren't quite as good. They're still pretty good. I don't know. Like, you can still get Renew, you can still get Nova. It's pretty good. I'm kind of curious to see how the win rate of this card does, because I know, like, Lightforge really doesn't like it. Hearthstone actually rates it pretty highly relative to what I would have expected. But, still take this one. Gahoon into Shadowward Ruin, the best combo ever. can get Raised Dead to cost health instead of mana. Nice. Or did I hit leaderboard? Yeah, we have a leaderboard command. Oh, I need to add to the. I need to add to that command the actual finishes. But yeah, I was in the 20s in all 3 leaderboards. I just don't need this. Yeah, the ratings are 3 different scores. So like this is the first one is the Light Forge, the second one is the HS replay win rate, the third one is Hearth Arena. HS replay win rate is a little less reliable right now because it was from the other meta and we don't have the new cards in them. But yeah. So Raised It is really good, but it doesn't feel like what we need right now. So I'm gonna take the Battlefield. Is this Sporling meta? Might be this. It doesn't feel great. There's we have no spell damage right now. Oh wait, we do have spell damage. Okay, guess that makes it a little better. Okay, we're not likely to get too many rushes. Does that work? I don't know if that works. Might work. It doesn't factor in the Hearth Arena synergy ratings at all, no. It's just the raw score. You have to use the actual Hearth Arena tool if you want to get the that. Has anyone seen if this works? Because I'm honestly not sure if it would, because if that counts as interaction or not. It'd be kind of cool. It's not very often you would do it anyway. I'm gonna take the heal because the heal I think will be pretty nice, but we need to get some kind of early draw. Okay, Shavara is really good, but initiate combos with substitute also making it a lot better than it otherwise would be. But it might still be Shavara because we already have 4 2-drops. Well, we only have 3 2-drops actually. It's a little bit hard to skip Shavara in this class. I'm just gonna be honest. Having to skip flyers suck. This card is really, really good though. I think the rush from Dormant Interaction works. With Boozer gone, who's doing the Hearth Arena rings? I saw Boozer in Arena chats today. He posted the Hearth Arena stuff on Reddit. I think he's been doing that stuff. I think he's like... It's not like he quit Arena forever, you know? I think he's gonna... We'll probably see him a little bit with the new set, but I don't know. We just need Homunculus more than Flyer, don't we? We could use Flyer too. Really hard to... I feel like it's really hard to skip this card with how our deck is right now. There's a lot of 6s. Maybe we can get a buff for that. This card will be a lifesaver, hopefully. I'll have to take a profit, I guess. We just desperately need... These would both be good. Probably need the smite because we don't really have much removal either. Damn. May just have to take the Psyche Split. What do we even Psyche Split though? Not much in our deck right now. This might just be a smite again. You can always Psyche Split a Vile Fiend, actually. Even a Homunculus, dude. You can Psyche Split this thing and becomes 2/3/7 taunts. We'll try to make it work. Is this too slow? Is it too slow if it costs 0 mana? Actually, we have this spell damage aug with the sorcerer substitute even. We need pings, like we have no pings. And like we have like enough value probably. We don't need this for value. I think it's gonna be way too slow to save us against aggressive decks. So I think we just take this. We do not have... So we have a couple dragons. Not exactly enough dragons. Only 2. And frankly, the spells in our deck are not very good right now. This is probably not Mage Scribe as much as that. As much as that pains me. It might be Hothead. We can actually corrupt the clown. The thing is like we just might need a 4-drop. The clown is probably good. I think Mage Scribe is just out. It's between Hothead and Clown. Just how likely do you think we can survive to turn 9? Because it is basically an Eye of the Storm at worst, and we might actually be able to corrupt it once. God, we need I don't know. We kind of need this too. It's kind of insane, but... Okay. Nothing in the 3 to 4 mana range. It's not like you need 3 or 4 drops, right? So like, no matter, even if we really tried, our curve would have been completely scuffed. We were offered like 3 4-drops, I think, the entire draft. We were offered... were we offered a Were we offered a real 3-drop? I don't think we were offered a single 3-drop the entire draft either. Berserker is actually going to be an auto keep in this deck. That's the funny thing. I think we just keep anything we can play, basically. Oh, great. Help.
Job's done.
Dude, we're like role-playing as a deck that actually has a curve. Look at this. I like this kind of role-play.
Wanna blow something up?
Just get Wandmaker, Renew, Thoughtsteel, completed, Cthulhu. It's not a bad plan, actually. Dude, why does this guy's Twisted Organ respawn itself? That's kind of unfair. What the hell, Blizzard? There's no way we really lose late. Well, if our opponent has a Cthulhu that's shattered, we could certainly lose late. I would say our odds in a long drawn out game are actually not quite that good against a Cthulhu. But yeah, in general with this deck, yeah. The thing that, like, if we can actually protect our life total enough to actually play Gahun and use it, we'll be pretty happy. That's gonna be the challenge, though. Because the problem is, like, we just didn't get, like, we weren't offered a Holy Nova or something. That was really what we... I would feel so much better about this deck if it had 2 Holy Novas in it. I would think this deck would be, like, 10 wins if we had 2 Holy Novas. As is, it's like... This could be, like... This could be like a 1-win deck. How many Scorpids are you gonna play? Just like rubbing it in. Hey, you don't have a Nova. You don't have a Nova.
We will hold the Black Temple. Everything looks up to code.
He's actually fishing for a specific card, or... No, you don't need to kill it. Just don't kill it. You'll be fine. Just don't kill it. No, we ain't killing it. Bro, that's not cool. Guy needs to chill out. Holy crap. We have Prophet Psyche Split next turn.
Put this apple on your head.
Charming composition.
Draconic Stick. Easiest snipe ever. Dude, easiest snipe ever. This juggler is like, screw you, corrupted minion. Particularly you. Yeah, we're actually pretty lucky. I mean, the only way we could have gotten luckier would have been by drawing Homunculus. We drew like exactly the curve we needed for this guy. Although I guess a Shavar would have been really good too, to be fair. That's kind of a waste. We probably go Draconic Studies, right? They said like dragons are a bit weaker now than they used to be. Like you could do this and be safer, but like you can still hit Pro Drake or something. Don't mind if I do. It's not like Mage Scribe was bad either, but I think Mage Scribe might die and then you feel dumb. Right? This is probably just gonna get Psyche Split and then we're fine. Alright, this guy needs to chill out with this stuff. Called it, and as long as we call it, it's skill. Remember? That's our rule. Ooh, we have a Carnival Clown. Nice. I think we can do the thing. Just play this, maybe. I don't think we need to heal. Starfire swipe into Starfire swipe incoming. I don't think we need to heal, you said. Okay, no, I think we're fine. I mean, we could still do the thing. How do you corrupt your cards? If you hover, it shows the mechanic here. It says upgrades in hand after you play a card that costs more. So with this card, you'd have to play a 10 mana card, which is pretty hard to do. But in general, that's how you do it.
I can't win them all.
Can't win them all. Go, Clown of the Storm! Is it Eye of the Storm or... Is it Eye of the Clowns or Clowns of the Storm? Which do we call it? These are the real questions. These are the real important questions that we need to ask on this day.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back. Elune give me strength.
Yin Chen, thanks for the follow. Sad thing is, this is our best 3-drop. I guess we keep it then. Did we? What? Excuse me. Bro. Bethune's only in this... on this day, it seems like. Alright, so we coin the Blistering Rod and let him carry us, right? Damn, our Blistering Rod got countered. Could have never thought this would happen. The Squirming Tentacle, the only way that our Blistering Rod could get countered in the entire game. Just really unlucky. One of the pieces get counterspelled. Will it still trigger Cthulhu? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I mean, I would like to coin a 5 right now, but not smiting this seems kind of dumb. So, we're gonna smite it.
I have trained for days.
The text is really not clear on Cthulhu, like whether or not you have to just have the piece go away or whether it actually has to be cast. It really does not say. So I do not know. I really do not know.
Not you.
Okay. You could coin 6s, but if we don't coin, we can coin Gahoon. That's fine. Really glad I didn't coin the pupil now. I don't know which one I would have coined. I probably would have coined the Sky Stalker. I think we have the health. You know, we'll play this. If we didn't have this, there might be, we might do this. It's just spell damage against rogue could be problematic, so maybe we wouldn't. Hey Hubie, how you doing?
A little something I whipped up.
Yikes. Oh my god, he actually has the Malevolent Strike Cthulhu combo. My god. Why don't we have a... If we had a guy with more than 1 health, it would be great. I mean, as is. Just playing this is, this should be fine too. Let's be honest. To be honest, like, just healing this and playing Pupil is actually pretty good. Dude, what if we draw the clown off of this? I literally said in the draft, dude, the Shadow Word Ruin Boon combo is gonna be glorious. I had to say it, didn't I? Damn, 1 off. Because if you get this to 0 mana, right, then... Actually, does that work? Would that work? Probably not, right? You probably don't corrupt it for free. Yeah, actually, it probably doesn't work. Yeah, never mind. It's not nearly as cool as I thought it would be. We can try to get a spell here. Should get something playable. We also might die. If we screw around too much, we might just want to play the Pupil. But if we don't die, we can just play the Clown next turn, right? Not dying seems preferable to dying, I want to say. You had bad runs today. I saw your tweet, yeah. Sucks. It seems like variance, if anything, might be higher. I don't know. It's hard to. It's a little early to call right now, obviously. We just play the Clown. we just play the clown, right? We can take like the defensive trades too. Alternatively, like I don't know, because you could push 8, but why? Play clown. We do have the eye of the we do have the mind control to do this, but it doesn't seem particularly necessary or even useful.
Actually, I'm good here.
Okay, we can actually ruin now. I think ruin actually just gives us lethal. Little does he know. There's an achievement just for triggering that. It's interesting.
I get.
No, I want to play the corrupt.
Tyrande versus Garrosh.
Elune, give me strength.
Offering on class cards been scuffed for months. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the way Blizzard's doing things right now, their direction for Blizzard for Arena has been for a while. They're at least like they're printing more interesting neutrals as part of it, but obviously like yeah, like it seems like they've decided that they like there being more neutrals. It's easier to balance that way, essentially. At least neutrals are interesting, but obviously, yeah, it comes with the frustration sometimes if there's too many of them. You see the same things every game. There's like a balance you would want to strike out, I think. We may just have to play this as a 0-5. Kind of a problem.
You don't pick the one, see?
At least that's helpful. I mean, this can give us anything. It could even give us a Proto Drake. At least, like, I guess it's bad that he can farm this, but we also get to, we also soak up the boom bots. It's probably actually not that bad. Ugh. Go, raid leader.
The wand picks you.
I guess we kill this.
You're paying for my discretion.
Honestly, even non-corrupted, it's not like this is actually not that bad. Oh god.
For a good time.
I regret everything. I don't know what I regret, but it's everything. You would have been nice to have.
Not you.
He's probably have to trade just because he has no board space. We'll see. If he has like a 6-drop, he might just drop it. If he has like a Smug Senior, we get wrecked.
What now?
Not just a little wrecked, we get like very wrecked. Oh my god. Oh god. Not like this. Okay, we are winning fatigue. Look on the bright side, we are winning the fatigue game. You need to be careful not to overdraw, dude.
You have to read this one.
Huh. You need more value, I see. Wish we could have made him overdraw. He still might be able to if he doesn't trade off the Cult Master. Dude, look how far ahead in the fatigue game we are. Just blowing him out of the water. Guy has no chance in the fatigue game. That's what we all know Arena's about. That's actually a really weird card to play right now. Yeah, he has to just trade off his Cult Master immediately. He literally can't. Oh, that card's back? Oh, God. Not really good enough of an Aeon Reaver, but I mean, what choice do we have? We could play Thresher. Aeon Reaver technically doesn't die. I feel like we need a better Aeon Reaver. Just maybe put no patches. I don't know.
I wonder.
Oh, patches. Good old days. We need a better Aeon Reaver. The fact that we get a heal in is kind of nice, obviously. Guess we found our Aeon Reaver. We can troll the shit out of him. I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's a death rattle. Oh, never mind. Kappa. I didn't know, chat. You guys saw nothing. You didn't see anything. Did not see anything.
I wonder.
No, my dragon. Now my dragon cannot speak. But if he has important things to say. I have a problem with his Kaboombot RNG. We're actually gonna get double proc on Wriggling Horror. What the hell is that thing?
wonder.
I want to play this Sky Stalker. Given that the tentacle's there, playing the horror doesn't make as much sense as it otherwise would, I think. You know what, I guess we just bump this, heal it. Play this. We have mind control active. That takes away a lot of the ways we would lose, honestly. Doesn't take away all the ways we would lose, but it takes away a lot of them. The fact that we're under no pressure now means that he can't force out our mind control really cheaply, like he otherwise might want to.
You're in my school now.
It's not exactly cheaply. That will probably force out our mind control. Beautiful. Alright, can you chill the hell out with these?
You gonna cry? You'll pay for that.
Pop that clown, yeah. Unfortunate. And we're just gonna have to play this. And I think we're gonna... Really? Oh, come on, we were just getting started, man. we were just getting started, man. I actually legit... Maybe he must have just not been able to kill it, but like... I honestly, it didn't even seem like we were that far ahead after that. Unless he couldn't kill it.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
I might have, because like maybe I should have killed the 3-1 just to guarantee that it would be harder for him to kill it. I don't know. Regular is so bad, I'm not even gonna keep it. So here's the question. If you play this and get mind control and play mind control, will it corrupt this? This is the real question. If you were in our hand 4 turns ago, it would be great. I really need to find out how this interacts with corrupt. It's actually very important.
I grow impatient.
You think, well, this is not a mana discount. Because if it is if it counted like a mana discount, then that would mean that this thing being hit by Gahoon would then get corrupted by literally anything. Because then it would work that way. And then you would get like literally a 0 mana fill your board with 4/4s. It would have to work one way or the other. You would think.
Time grows
No, I know it doesn't work with discounts. Like a discounted mind control would not corrupt this. I know that for sure. But this is not a discount. Completely different interaction.
Not you. A blunder.
That's pretty bad.
You will regret imprisoning me.
He just can't kill our ogre, no. Ogremancer, best card in game, confirmed.
Magic is not a curse.
Gotta put out all the meat for this guy. How we're answering this guy, that I still haven't figured out yet. We can theoretically get Gahoon Shower Death or something like that. Oh, I guess this is pretty good into an Antane, isn't it?
We will hold the black temple.
The fact that he left this alive is actually so gonna screw him over so hard, actually. Or discount Sea Giant. Well, again, like that's a mana discount, so I don't think it would.
Demons. Demons.
If you think about like when Blood Bloom was in the game, I don't think there was any kind of interaction around cost a card that would make it errant or not.
Demons. Demons.
What is the exact text on Corrupt? That costs more. More what? It's like, it needs to say that costs more mana? Does it have to be mana? Because that's the question, right? Does it have to be mana? But it doesn't, it's not clear enough.
Can I get a miracle?
That's pretty good. Our problem has been answered, and we actually still have this alive somehow. So, I guess we do the thing. What else we do first, right? Just do this. That's pretty good. Oh my, we even... Actually, it's not that good. It's pretty good, but do we even... May not even do that. Probably better just clear his stuff, right? I should have healed that, I don't know. I don't know if I should have used the Apotheosis. I probably should have used the Apotheosis that turn. Just didn't think about how I would do it. That's kind of annoying. So we can play the clown now, or we can try to Psyche Split his guy and let Apotheosis keep us alive and then mind control it and then clown, because that's funnier. Play clown then MC, but we could play MC and then clown.
I wonder.
It's like extremely greedy, but I feel like we can actually get away with it, so. Because, like, the clown isn't actually a super safe play either. Because, like, what if he has Chaos Nova? You actually just die. He's like, that thing needs to die.
I grow impatient. You're paying for my destruction.
Better be something good.
We say nice, nice Proto Drake, bro. It'd be a shame if someone, made 2 Proto Drakes on their own board off of it. So he hasn't answered the question yet of how he's dealing with the 11-12 that we have. I don't think he's answering this. Oh. Is this the world where we mind? This is the world where we mind control a 1/2 instead of a Proto Drake for lethal. We live in that world right now. At least we can say we corrupted the clown. We can at least say that. Maybe we should have just mind controlled the Proto Drake anyway. There must be an achievement for playing a upgraded clown, right? There actually must be. Corrupted clown. There must be one. I don't know. We could play like, we could just build a Druid deck around that and do it and construct it in like 1 day. I mean in 1 hour, probably.
Tyrande,
Speak of the devil.
Malfurion.
Mr. Malfurion.
My beloved Truth.
My dear Malfurion.
Oh, how romantic. We keep both of these cards so that we can't draw them into, so we can't draw this off of this. Constructed what phase? No. I just need to bring out the credit card and max out the balance a couple times over, and then I'll be able to build 1 constructed deck, right?
Time waits for no one.
No, actually, because of my years of arena play, I have enough of a dust bank. I have enough of a dust bank set up, so if I wanted to play constructed, I could. If I wanted to.
Step up!
What we gotta do is we just gotta smite our own Vile Fiend to make our pupil cost 1 less. Oh dear. guy's trying to smack us in the face. I don't like that. No coin. In a normal deck I would, but given that we just don't have any late game, I mean, we don't have any mid game in this deck, it means that we're gonna have like a really bad turn 4, turn 5 if we do it in this deck. And it's with our hand too. So yeah, like if you had a hand like that you would usually coin twos, but in this deck I don't think we do. We have to play very conservative early in this deck. Huh. We actually drew the 4 though, so we would have actually been okay.
I wonder.
First we're going Wand Maker Hero Power.
You don't pick the wand.
See what we draw. Nice. Not something we're playing this turn. And so, I mean, Druid can't do that big of a swing this turn. Like, worst case scenario, we would just Shavara and clear him. Dude, I've gotten to a level where I'm getting an old copy pasta that I used to type in Crips chat in literally 2015 in my chat. Nice. I finally made it. This is a grand day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Shavara does work.
I wonder.
The wand picks you.
I brought enough for everyone. I brought enough for everyone.
Deathwing to Corrupt Clown. Oh, wait a second. That doesn't work. Imagine if it did work, though. We could actually play Hothead right now. I think Skystalker is fine, though. I wish you could play Skystalker right now, but it's just that instead of playing this Berserk, you could play a 4/6 taunt. Then you're losing the Skystalker. And we have the Pupil, so we have some taunt, and we should be able to survive to the Clown, and if he's gonna smork us, okay, that's a problem. Okay, we can kill it now, actually. Showstopper Broom works too, actually. I guess it's Skystalker Broom. We don't quite have enough damage. If we do Pupil Broom, that would be really nice, but it just doesn't quite work.
I wonder.
We could actually go Juggler Showstopper Broom. It kind of does work. And honestly, I think this is fine. This thing might be a liability, though. Alright, you know, let's do this. Okay, I just realized I screwed up bad.
I cannot.
it still kind of worked. I just realized the silences away all the rushes. I realized that at the end. I was like, oh crap. It was still... The Sky Stalker was better.
Where shall I stray?
But this wasn't that bad. Okay, the clown's not great. If he's gonna have that thing. This guy just knows where the place is, man.
Just flouted around.
He's gonna play a bunch of things that die to ruin, so... Doesn't really solve the problem, because I mean, he's just gonna play more things that die to ruin. He really can't play anything that doesn't die to ruin, basically, so there's that. It's a really bizarre animation. Goes back into the deck and then he draws it. We have to do this, right? It's like I would love to wait more, but oh, the corrupt screwed up with the survival of the fittest. Interesting. Oh no, wait, no, that was just uncorrupted, right? Yeah, that was just uncorrupted. Okay.
We will hold the Black Temple. I'll get even.
I mean, we might die by not healing our face, but I mean... we just have no chance at this point. I mean, I guess why would you go for lethal when you have it, when you could just do that?
I do love a good study session.
Lethal's overrated, right? Let's be honest. Disappointing. I figured he was just trolling. I figured he was just BMing, but that's really disappointing that he missed that lethal. And it was actually not. It was not just him being bad. I mean, it was him being bad, it wasn't just him BMing. That's actually really disappointing.
Taranda versus Jaina.
You ask
Mage.
for it. The moon give me strength.
Alright, I think we have a problem with... Dude, that's the third Cthulhu this deck has run into. We have, like, literally never drawn this Imprisoned Homunculus. Yet alone on one, we've just never drawn it, period. Really weird. We drew it, like, turn 8 once. I mean, at least, we went in for the draft. Do we have to go this top heavy? Or do we want to be like this? We were kind of forced. We didn't really get offered anything between 3 and 4 mana. Like, we could have drafted it lighter, but then we would have just not had any win conditions either, and the deck would have just sucked, I think. So, like, I probably would have drafted, like, 1 or 2 cards differently, but, like, I would have generally drafted it the same way, knowing how it turned out. It's obviously not ideal. And so, surely giving spell damage to a mage doesn't screw you over, right? Figured actually. It's surprising we've done as well as we have actually. We went 4 straight, even though like we have been drawing so badly too. We drew pretty well in our first like 3 games. And the last couple games have been kind of a disaster. Who's a good boy? Summon a wisp.
I brought enough for everyone.
He's hovering that. He hesitated there as if that wasn't like the almost guaranteed outcome. Excuse me, sir. This could be a ruin, actually. Don't really want shapings on 7. Okay, now another question. Does shapings corrupt Carnival Clown? If we hold it till 10... I don't know about that one either. There's so many of these cards where it's like, it's just not clear. If his guy had, or if our guy had 1 more attack, we could have Psyche split his guy. Because Shaping uses 10 mana. Right? But like, does that count as costing 10 mana? It uses 10 mana. It probably doesn't, because I think the spell itself actually, I don't know. I honestly just don't know. I guess we're against a mage anyway, so the class that has Flame Strike, so we probably wouldn't try to all-in on the clown anyway. So we're probably just Shaping now, regardless. But yeah, 10 mana is, especially with all the old gods in, 10 mana is actually kind of bad, so you really want to hit on 8. Yeah. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, well, he's... Problem is I probably wanted to Psyche Split, but now he's gonna counterspell. He's gonna get a counterspell now. Might our showstopper. Yeah. Alright, this guy needs to chill out with these.
Time runs out on me.
What the hell? Odds of him not having a counterspell. No counterspell or spellbender? Pretty unlikely, right? Well, if he gets a clown, he mirror entities it, right? He mirror entities the clown, and then we can just cleave it, at least. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I know it's one clown, but I guess we'd rather him mirror entity like something else. Like the Prophet. You can mirror entity this. Actually. It's fine, I guess. I got a little too greedy. I should have just played like Alchemist. Because I knew like one of them was almost certainly going to be counterspelled, but I just kind of roped myself.
You get burned.
That's...
I see.
Alright, hopefully he doesn't have the 1 mana removal. He still has coin, he could play a Frostbolt too.
Here for the tour?
Just a pinch of vigor.
Yeah. Okay, we don't die to just Flame Strike if we play Clown. That's probably the play.
Just clouded around.
Have there been this many Cthunes? An excellent question. Yeah, our first 2 games of this run were against Cthulhu, and then this game against Cthulhu. He fishes for the Flame Strike. Surely does not hit it.
What to do? What to do? I wonder.
Neutral Eye in the Storm is a hell of a card, man. He's just looking at this 12-8, like... I like how he's using it as if he could, like, attack with this thing twice.
A mistake.
You gotta kill him with the clown, right? Very critical. Extremely critical. We kill him with the clown. Actual clown fiesta. Best kind of fiesta is a clown fiesta.
Taranda versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
Alone give me strength.
I can't really keep the wriggling horror in this stack. Probably just too unlikely to actually get anything with it.
Step up!
Put this apple on your head.
It's more of a tempo play than I want to do in this deck, but you know. Forcing me to do 2 sets at once. Is that even allowed? Alright, so this is the easiest snipe ever, right? Dude, easiest snipe? Oh yeah! Back to this.
It's perfectly balanced.
Oh, that's kind of rude. So sad. Why not have the clowns pop out of a little car? You're not wrong. We'll have to decide if we want to tempo the Mage Scribe. Oh. You can't roll up on the Mage Scribe now. So there's that. Psyche Split Broom, if we can actually do it, is pretty sick. Do they have any 4-mana removals right now? Is Embalming's got to be out by now, right? I think it's definitely out. There's nothing, right? You'd have to get like Flame Imp, Brittle Bone, or something like that.
Business is booming.
Are you going through it the hard way? Or is just smorking us? Going through it the hard way. The rarity of the 4-mana warrior pirate. It's a common or a rare? I think it's a common, actually.
A charming composition.
Shield is actually not the craziest idea right now. Probably take Shamanus though. Play this or this. Might just be this actually. Rarity seems to mean less right now though, because I mean I was saying earlier, like it seems like there's a lot of epics right now. You see a lot of them.
I wonder.
I will give your wish purpose.
These have to like not play anything.
I wonder.
There's a problem. It's like the only problem with Cahoon, right? Is like if you're this far behind, you're just kind of screwed, right? It's not the Cahoon's fault. It's the fault of the other cards in our deck for getting us this far behind in the first place.
Can they survive the ring of death?
Okay, we can psyche split that. I don't think we quite get good enough of a Thresher right now. Actually, I mean, we can play it for 0, so we're gonna do it actually. We can double cleave actually.
What is Elun's will?
I don't know why I did that. I don't know if there was a better way to do that. If you profit with Cahoon, well, it's gonna start. I think I'm pretty sure it'll start at 6 and it'll get cheaper every turn.
I am only more deadly.
Can we actually just take this trade? There's a world where you go all face. We can kill last turn. I guess we do this.
Forbidden rituals, you say?
Would you help a weary traveler?
For the crusade!
Okay. GG. Well, we don't have lethal.
What is a loon's will?
Sucks because we're not even gonna have lethal next turn either.
I wonder if...
It wasn't that big.
Okay, at least we can play Ruin now. Gotta go fast. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Problem solved. We found our way to get lethal. And edit LP.
Taranda versus Leandrin.
Can't believe we won. I can't believe we won.
Loon give me strength.
He had like just no initiative at all, so he just couldn't do anything, I guess. I will keep this stuff. Hit Lord, 4 mana lethal yourself.
You don't
The
pick
greatest plan. We've acquired our broom.
pick the wand.
More smites. Guess that's alright. Could have been a Draconic Studies, but you know. Can't complain too much. That is a card. The good news for us is that he coined a wand maker for some reason. So he's kind of behind now. We also have a 1-mana 2/5, which is really a 2-mana 2/5. Still pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
Why did he not just play... Why did he not just play Light's Justice on turn 1? You could go Og Merchant, Blistering Rot, and get that sick value rolling.
It's time for a
Sick Blistering Rot value. You could do it to play around Blessing Kings, but then you play right into Consecration. So, the hell is that? Okay. So we know he probably wants to flyer that thing. Play a Blistering Route, you make that look kind of awkward for him. These are the marginal benefits we need to try to get in this game. With this hand. Gotta get those extra 1/2s. I guess. There's not much else we could do right now. Okay, look at that extra 1/2 value we're getting. You know how sick that extra 1/2 value is? Blistering Rot literally gonna carry us. Oh god. Yeah, we can deal with that.
You're paying for my discretion.
Guess I could have ruined it too. Oh, that's sick alchemist value. It's gotta be better though. Oh yeah. Look at all that value.
Should I?
I mean, the good news is that we are running out of bad draws. We are rapidly running out of bad draws. There are like no bad draws left in our deck at this point. Actually good that we're drawing things that don't die to ruin in case we need to use it. Could have actually used the broomstick instead of the smite. Use the divine shield that way.
Options.
Kinda okay with him using his base like this though.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Ruin it is, I guess. Or would we rather Skystalker Broom? Because you do get more board that way. It's just what if he plays a taunt that doesn't die to ruin? Then you feel dumb. But you get more damage on boards. Probably better more often. It's worse against if he has like a spread of taunts, but like if he had anything, you imagine he wouldn't just play a 7-mana 6/6 right now.
Should I? Another test. My favorite.
Oh no. Not like this. Oh my god, Statue is the best card ever printed.
I'll get even!
Get the hell away from that lifesteal minion. And people were asking if Statue is a good card. At least that corrupt. That's our only corrupt card, right? That we played. At least it counts. Uncorrupted corrupt cards.
Taranda versus Gera.
Statue lethal is the best kind of lethal.
Alone give me strength.
Holy crap, we actually drew our early game. Is that even allowed?
More like a wasted warden.
No, I'm the priest that does this to other people. Oh dear. Wait, he picked that off a Boom Squad? He actually, he picked that card. Huh? He picked a Demolisher off of Boom Squad. What the hell were his other options? What lackey is worse than a Demolisher? Must have gotten like Rush Lackey? And he literally knew that he would have no plays. So we gained the knowledge that he has a super ridiculously slow curve, I guess.
Smell like a sporty.
Well, it's not just that, because like he had to have gotten a lackey, which is worse than a Demolisher. But you would take any Discover lackey. Titanic? Maybe. Titanic was probably better, but maybe not.
Just a pinch of it.
With what his hand looks like it was, maybe. It was probably Titanic or Rush. Probably was Titanic. How you doing, Ratmaster? Nice emote you got there.
Is it gold in the shadows.
Step up!
I want to Psyche split this. Your 4 attack minions are the new hot. There's 1+ awake camp at 7 AM. Getting to watch this stream. Nice. Yeah. Streaming Bill later. Probably wouldn't have streamed this late this week, but you know, the whole expansion thing kind of makes it kind of relevant. If we've drawn any other card in our deck this turn, like literally any other card.
A new recipe.
You're paying for my discretion. You're paying for my discretion.
This guy drew all of his weapons at once, like after the early game where they're good. It's actually kind of awkward.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Okay, we can ruin that, I guess. I guess we're gonna ruin that.
A new recipe.
I don't have much better to do.
Weapons for my master!
I haven't played in Arena. How are things looking so far? I mean, in my experience so far, they seem... Honestly, they seemed a little crazy in the beginning, but I don't know. People don't... Decks we've been against the last 10 games or so haven't been very crazy, so things are kind of normal, I think. Normal-ish. So the Smite is pretty good, but playing Gahoon is also pretty good, and unfortunately can't do anything really with the Smite. So I guess we're gonna do the thing. Alright. Yeah, Hubie was saying he played a lot of neutrals and got aggroed a bond.
I have an axe to grind. I have trained for days.
It might just be, it could just be like, because I tend to draft that way myself. I am the smork. I embrace the smork often, so you may just be in my ballpark. Stylistically. It is possible. I'm just thinking about the plays. We just play Clown, right?
I wonder.
If you don't play Clown, you can heal the 8/8 to make it immune to Execute. I mean, it's like, is that really... It's not like Execute is the way we lose this game, right?
Just cloud it around.
The bigger issue would be like Brawler Deathwing, in which case you might want to hold this. I don't know. They never have it. I mean, card quality of decks in general, there's a lot of combo-y stuff, right? But like, I mean, this deck would not have gone You look at this deck. This deck would have been like 2 wins last patch. The card quality is probably worse, so like a deck feeling worse might not mean it's actually worse relatively. That quality probably went down. Unless you're playing Demon Hunter, in which case you probably didn't. But, you know. I've also played, I played, class selection might be more important now too. Like I played Demon Hunter, which seems to be one of the best, and Priest, which I think Priest is like average. A couple classes I saw were dropping the win rates really fast. So that could be part of it too.
The light shall bring victory.
Alone give me strength.
We keep this card because it's the only 4-drop in our deck. Warlock's always that way, where Warlock decks can feel pretty bad, but Life Tap makes a lot of decks that aren't that good pretty good.
Not too quickly.
You don't pick the wand, see?
Joke's on you, our deck sucks, except for the cards that don't suck, and there's a handful that don't suck. Our deck is very hit or miss. We may win or lose based off of what that conjure hit. And we never hit coin. It seems like a good thing to play actually right now.
Everything looks up to
Get rid of this guy. Oh.
The wand picks you.
You can redraw the same card? Really? Lizard?
I must consider.
Everything looks up to code.
Well, the way it went was it put the card in the deck and then you drew. So I mean, it's not a bug, I don't think. It's just like a poor design. It feels like you shouldn't be able to, right? But I mean, it was consistent with the order that we saw on the screen.
Surprise inspection.
It just seems like you wouldn't have made it that way.
The wand picks you.
This is a lot more pressure than the Alchemist is.
It's time for a lot of
The wand picks you. Surprise inspection.
I think we have enough pressure to kill him. The card text is: shuffle the lowest cost card in your hand in your deck, period, draw a card. Pretty good form, I guess. We don't have enough pressure to kill him, it turns out. Still keep pushing some pressure though. Should be the other way around. Yeah, I guess that would be the simplest way to make it. Do that. Well, I guess if it was the other way around, you might shuffle the card that you drew. Right? You would think they would just happen simultaneously rather than one and then the other.
Grades getting low.
We will hold the black temple.
Surprise inspection.
I wonder.
Please get all. God, all four of our cards are really good. I guess we want him to get Shavara because Shavara is the least good. Well, Gahoon doesn't save him either. Alchemist kind of sucks because he gets to heal. Death is really bad. If he plays Shavara, we're literally at lethal. There's a chance you could like go Bam Bam and then Shavara's like might kill this, but if it doesn't kill this, it's really bad. Sherman, thanks for the follow. I think you just play the thing.
I will give your flesh purpose.
Cards seem pretty good.
Surprise inspection.
You could have not played the silence because the silence, it's not like the silence is that big a deal either. Maybe I could have held the silence. Just Gahoon tier 1. I mean, it's pretty insane as long as you know, as long as you're not dying, he's an insane amount of value. So. Talking about value. Well, he definitely didn't get our death. That's for sure. These profits have been so good at coming at like the worst possible time. So consistently.
I wonder.
Yeah, we had a game against a Warlock where we should have lost, but for some reason we still won because he just couldn't. We were at like effectively like 2 health, but he just couldn't kill us. We played Gahoon and we drew like 2 of our big drops, so we literally could only play one of them. But then still basically it was good enough. Because one of them, the one we got was the, because we got our Thresher. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
You have been.
All he had to do was coin first. Heck W. You're ready in long queue territory. Why are we in long queue territory? Too early to be in long queue territory. Damn, I would have gone to the bathroom if I thought we were in long queue territory. I guess we're at 901, right? Oh. I guess that makes sense. Right, there we go.
Taranda versus Illidan.
I will prove
My mulligan is full keep. I don't think I keep
Power is no
this.
substitute for true strength.
Oh yeah, that's better. You hadn't seen it? You saw it right when I could see it on my screen. You probably had a couple seconds of lag. GG. I know, right? We got the thing, we got this other thing.
You don't pick the one, see?
This is basically, I guess we would have rather had Vile Fiend, but this is pretty much our net draw, right?
You don't pick the one, silly.
Coins are here are probably so far behind. He kind of wants to, because, I mean, we're going to value trade him, and he knows it. And he knows that there's nothing he can do about it except hero power, but he knows probably that if he hero powers, he loses the game on the spot. Because he does. Tragic. Let's realize what spell we got. Okay, this is suddenly not going as well. For 3 mana, it's pretty much impossible for a Demon Hunter to really kill our guy efficiently.
In the shadows.
Yeah. Need a 4 or 5 drop. Our opening was so good. I guess we play it. I mean, like, if he kills it, he's not killing a 5/5 with the weapon, right?
Demons?
I will say, like, even though this is like a 3 mana, like, we only played this thing corrupted one time, right? We played it uncorrupted like 4 times. 3 or 4 times. It's just this deck because we don't have any 4s. Because we don't have any 4s, it's surprisingly difficult to corrupt this thing.
Right to the chase. Just a pinch of vigor.
If only it corrupted it while it was on board. The Alchemist came 1 turn too late. At this point, for us to win, we need to draw. We need one of our next 2 draws to be either like Mage Scribe or Sky Stalker or Cahoon or Clown, I think. Oh god.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Compared to like Raidler though, like the fact that this thing has 5 health obviously has been so relevant. It's been relevant as far as it's staying alive. It hasn't really been relevant because like it's not like it's helping us, but at least it stays there, right?
I grow impatient.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Not you.
How dare you kill my how dare you hit my statue? No, not my statue.
You're paying for my discretion.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
And we have a discover and a draw for Shadow Word Ruin. So actually, if we get that, we're in okay shape. Guess that's not the worst draw.
A charming composition.
What did I do to deserve this game?
Oh, a smudge.
Oh dear. I mean, the plan right now is to mind control. It's not really a good plan, but the plan is to mind control the Smug Senior. So he gets a 3-mana sprint. Certainly makes it seem like we can totally live and will not immediately die. We're probably actually just dead, like literally a silence kills us. The 1-mana silence is just actually lethal. He's 1 off. Oh no, he can't rush that. He's still some off. I feel like he has lethal, but he's just adding numbers because he doesn't have a tracker on. I'm not dead. A little late, buddy.
What is a loon's will?
Use true lethal. You can't lethal yourself with this card. Unfortunately. You can't. It literally doesn't let you.
Actually, I'm good here.
I mean, we're not even close.
It is finished. You win.
Yeah, it's a completely useless card because you can't lethal yourself with it. Yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I will queue, but be right back in a sec. Oh, I am right on time.
Versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
New expansion, so is Priest dominating? I think Priest is like average, probably. It's probably pickable, but I don't think it's like great. It's a little too early to tell, but based off the early movements in the win rates, it was appearing that way.
You don't pick the ones.
We get a control hunter, eh? Maybe. control hunter or a aggro hunter that drew horribly. I want it to be Leok, it's never Leok. So Deathwing Dragonlord is back. We definitely will pick that. Question is, do we want Hothead or Brightwing? We probably just want Hothead, honestly. As nice as Brightwing is. Yeah. A lot of people make the mistake of spell damaging their own minion here. Like, unless you really want to have a spell damage next turn, like, you never do this. You always just ping the other guy. It's actually a very common mistake. Huffer!
You've got me for ice.
If we get the Psyche split off, it's pretty sick. Is the Hunter's Mark Dragon, is that one gone?
I wonder.
Varanus, is Varanus gone? Descent of Dragons, yeah, Varanus is gone. Woohoo! Alright, you only copy the one. That's fine. I mean, you only spell burst the one.
Put this apple on your head.
Nice.
Hot streak. Hot streak has its price.
So I mean, without Varanus, like, Hunter doesn't have any new swings, right? So like, if you get this far ahead, they're just dead, right?
This'll make the pain go
There's nothing that gives us lethal, right? There's nothing that gives us lethal. We probably just play this. Any spells? I don't think there are any spells that deal 1 damage base.
Hot streak power has its price.
Actually, there's the 2 mana buff. Yeah, there is the 2 mana buff. Because that was last set, right?
Well fought.
This kind of game. Yeah. So there was one card. I think there's only one. There's only one lethal spell there. It's probably fine to just play the 3/7. It's a Powered Feast is the card we're talking about, right? J. Kimbo Slice, thanks for the follow. The long queue land. Oh, so long. Oh, so long. Can't even run a queue ad because it's been too short of a time since I ran my last ad because that game was so short. Forced to entertain. No. How are you all doing in chat, bud? How is everyone doing? Okay, we found some. Of course, we need to do kettlebell exercises. An excellent use of the queue. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You asked for it.
Oh.
You give me
They are back, yes. Which reminds me, I need to go to the gym tomorrow. Mage. Do we want to keep this card against Mage? Not particularly, but in this deck, we probably keep anything. Nice. Or we just draw like the perfect draw for our deck. That works too. Okay, the last time we drew like this, and then we didn't draw anything playable for 5 turns, we would have won if we had this. So we at least have this.
home is where the
So we'll probably be okay. That's kind of a problem. He's probably gonna have to eat in here though. If he has like a Divine Shield, it's kind of annoying. Is the 8-man guy as good as predicted? I mean, he's like what I expected him to be, I think. Sometimes you lose because you die, but, you know, if you don't die, he's pretty good. I don't think we want to play this. We want to either smite or heal. We probably just heal, honestly. Play the dude. But yeah, like he's extremely strong. Like it's like it's kind of basically what I thought. Like he's extremely strong if you're not dying, but if you're dying, he's kind of useless.
I got a good feeling. Me too.
Thing is insanely good right now. Just don't die? Exactly. This guy gets it.
What is a loon's will?
We probably just Psyche Split his guy actually, right? Kind of weird. I said right target, but it didn't go face. It's kind of crazy that yet again I want to play this statue without corrupt. I guess we'll do the Berserker.
I wonder.
Actually, we play this first. If you play the statue now, you can actually Mage Scribe Smite next turn. But if we do this now, we can statue and we'll eventually draw a spell. I actually don't have a lot of spells. Actually, really don't have a lot of spells though. Oh, it's also gonna silence this, so that's really bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I mean, you could actually... You know what? We don't have to smite it right now.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Magic is not a tool. Do not lose these.
Okay. We can corrupt this with this or this. We're probably just gonna play this no matter what, honestly.
Planets and stars! Power taking!
May need to read if I don't know, we're just gonna play this.
I will give your flesh.
It's like really bad draws. Actually, really bad draws. If we can draw Broomstick, they become good.
I wonder.
I don't even think we, you could play Thresher on the left. Really doesn't even help that much. The thing that's really good about Cocoon too, like you don't even have to play on the same turn, right? Like you still cost 0 mana. At least we have the option to do this, right?
Actually, I'm good here.
Alright, I think we're... suddenly it feels like we're in an okay spot.
Put this apple on your head.
We can go Tentacle, Statue. We can go Broomstick, Auspicious Spirits. I think I like doing this.
Grades getting low. An education.
Wait, I was like thinking about Flame Ward, and then I realized, oh yeah, Flame Ward doesn't exist, right? So we just test Vape, I guess. Do we ever play the 5? I guess the 5 is actually worse against Flame Strike. An all-right 7. It's definitely an all-right 7. Almost Flame Strike. That is not a Flame Strike. Wow. That is... How did none of them hit our guy? What? We should have lethal right now. Dude, our opponent is just... We should just concede, like... I'm misplaying by staying in the game. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, I don't... Like, what am I thinking? We obviously can't beat this guy.
Wanna blow something up?
Can you believe his bomber didn't snipe our guy? Okay, now everything's gonna hit our guy. Yeah. He could have had better RNG there, I guess. He wasted all his good RNG on the last turn. Alright. Yeah. Better player lost. Truly a tragedy. We in long queue territory. Final boss territory is long queue territory. Forcing me to do band exercises, eh? An excellent way to fill the time. Okay, we apparently... Okay, no. I found one. I say we in really long queue territory. Oh my god, we have the Knife Juggler Blistering Rot combo. The ultimate combo of our deck.
No substitute for true strength.
We can't possibly lose with this combo. It's actually really good. This is like the first time we might actually get to corrupt this relatively early.
Pick the one, silly.
Even if we have to like play like technically mana efficiently, like playing this on turn 4, we can play on turn 4 corrupted.
You don't pick the one,
Oh dear. Really good chance this gets twin slice down, but if he twin slices this, he can't twin slice this. Okay. Doing a really slow play right into your opponent's swing turn is a little odd, actually. No! That is rude. That's actually just so rude.
Put this apple on your head.
How are we gonna stop us from ourselves from getting board cleared by a million 1/1s? We're not, right? That's the issue. Oh, no respect. You can see that disrespect. This juggler knows what's up, man. You and me, juggler, we go back a long time. I think this entire run, we've literally had every juggle hit the best target. We haven't had a lot of juggles go off. We had like 7.
I grow impatient.
Jesus.
Is it cold in the shadows?
He's trying to fight for the board a little bit more than you would expect he would if he had the 7 mana spell. Not cycle the new one. Yeah, what is it called?
Or die, or both.
The expendable performers. Kind of annoying. We can go for the Shavara snipe. Not great odds, honestly. I mean, the problem is like, you're pretty good odds. You're not the worst odds to kill it, but you're gonna like damage this too. So we can go for the stewards. I think we go for the steward then. Worthless. It's probably game. He's gonna have some synergy for this sticking now. It's probably game over. Or not.
Not you.
If we want, we could buff this. Put more pressure on.
What is a loon's will?
Killing spree.
I guess. I don't know what we're doing next turn. We only have a play next
Grow
turn.
impatient.
don't think there's really another play here.
Just cloud it around.
What is a loon's will?
Probably just have to play Gahoon, right? Play Shivari, you have to get really lucky. I don't know. Mind controlling this just isn't good enough, because that was like our original plan. What is this?
You're paying for my discretion.
Oh wait, this just kills us, doesn't it?
It is finished.
Not like we weren't already dead though. I mean, we had like, that was the second game where it's just like we drew so badly. Our deck just didn't have the consistency, but like, I mean, we obviously got to 11, so. I don't know. But yeah. We've had two decks where it's like, I mean, like honestly, both of the decks we played today, I don't know, the first one was different because it contained a lot of cards that was different. Like this would have been a priest that would have been like this would have been like a 3-win deck. I feel like before this patch, it feels like the card quality is way lower.